Let the camera roll.
Yeah, let the camera roll.
What up? I'm here with 4 of my cousins, and we're about to drink 4 cousins.
4 cousins, baby.
So check it out.
Check it. So, in light of this memorable moment,
Your cup.
we are opening up 4 cousins. We're making a tribute to all the
My
4
cup.
cousins present.
I don't want to drink any other one.
So where's my cup?
Your own
I
cup.
really don't care.
This is my cup.
I will post it. You know.
Listen, this one,
I give you a fresh cup. Yeah.
this one even do good. Why are they inside there?
Happy
I will use
New
one.
Year to everybody, 2021.
You see this one?
I
Okay.
gave you a
okay,
fresh
use
cup.
this
I
new
gave
one.
Kofo a fresh cup.
I will use one.
Okay.
2020, they came with Coabit
Crack
virus.
my cup of
What's the
drink.
juice?
Of juice, yes.
It's not juice.
No, I will pour the 4 cousins inside juice. Namola is the only
That's what
exception.
you're drinking.
Namola is the only exception.
She's
to
our
drink.
4th cousin.
Do you guys know that we are live right now?
We are live. We know. Don't worry, it's for
I'm
memories
live.
and the memories and the
So
I think we
Please.
should have a song. Like, let's sing
Turn-
something that we know.
turn me some 4 cousins. Let everybody
So,
turn and let's cheers
let
to
me-
this new year.
So let me explain what happened. So
Okay.
we're going to make a toast to the new year,
One.
opening up these 4 cousins because this is symbolic for everybody.
Wow,
We are all 4 cousins,
Mine just the
and then we're all
4
going to talk
cousins.
about 2020, all the things that we're grateful for, and all the things that we're expecting and we're anticipating for 2021. So that's what this is going to be about. Let me.
Start with you.
No, I'll pour for
Ọmọ
everybody.
tí ó ti dá gbogbo ẹ̀ tán.
Ọmọ tí ní
Ọmọ
gbogbo
tí
wa
ọmọ.
o. Just tell me when to
Minus
stop.
Well,
When?
well.
I don't say you no go tell me to stop, so I will stop on my own accord.
What is it? I may go on some
That's
stuff.
right.
Everything goes to the
Just
fourth
before-
cousin. Alright, so
Yeah.
we are going to do our cheers.
4
Cheers to the
cousins.
2020. Cheers to the freaking weekend. Cheers to the new year, and then we'll go around talking about what we're going to
Hey,
Even though
cheers
some of us
first.
are still
Hey.
going to work tomorrow, but
Hey,
we still-
cheers.
We are all going to
Cheers.
work, it's not-
Everybody, your
Alright,
cup
so
must be here.
cheers to 2020.
Where's your cup? Bring your cup here
Cheers to the
together.
freaking new year.
Yeah, it's a family something, yeah? Gang.
Cheers to the new year. So
I
we'll
know
go around.
Sunday.
I would like to go last. So I
You want to
probably
come
go
last?
next. It's not sure for you. I'll
So-
come last. I'll gladly come last.
like I've already said today, 2020. The only valuable lesson I learned from 2020 is this. I've said it like 2 times today. There's a certain level of darkness required for you to see the stars. Like, if 2020 was not this dark, you would have not seen these stars. And that's just it. So, for 2021, as much as everybody thought 2020 was a fucked up year,
Are the same worships?
I think 2020 was a good year. I think 2020 was a good year. So for 2021, my aspirations, I'm going to keep that between me and my maker. Right? But
Nobody should follow his
I
own
think-
trend.
2021,
They ain't ready.
Amazing, yeah.
you all aren't ready for the amazing. You're not ready.
Okay.
2021 is going to be amazing. You're not ready. And
Okay.
it's going to be phenomenal.
Phenomenal, amazing.
Extraordinary. You're not ready.
And you'll see what extraordinary
I
every
know
day.
when it's 2022 and I'm looking at this video, I'll be looking back at myself and I'll be like, this is what he said about 2021, but
It is what it
you're
is.
not ready.
Amazing.
Let me go. So I
Alright.
found a little bit of inspiration in what he said. So 2020 for me was a year of connecting the dots. I don't know how many of us have seen the Steve Jobs speech that he gave to Harvard University. And then he said, you don't connect the dots looking forward. You connect the dots looking back. 2020 for
Physical
me.
principle.
2020 for me was a year when I understood that. And it was very, very important for me to learn that there are certain things that lie outside of your hands. And there are certain forces that work for you that are beyond you. And then for me, God has been working in my own life to place certain things in my way that are beyond my own power or ability to be able to arrange for myself. And to the glory of God. I said this with all humility. I literally just walk into it, and then it happens to me, and that has been my testimony for 2020. So there are certain things that happened in 2021, sorry, in 2019, and so many things fell into place in 2021, and I'm honestly grateful to God, because I know that where I am right now, and I'm not just quoting this verse just because let's quote it, but I honestly believe that it is not by my power, it's not by my might, but it's honestly by the grace of God, who has just, I know there are certain things that happened for me, but I literally just walked into it. I was literally just at the right place at the right time, and certain things just happened. Certain things just clicked for me.
Wow.
So I just want to say thank God for doing things that are beyond my power, beyond my own ability to be able to merit it. And I just want to just say,
Cheers
thank
to
God
that.
for that. Cheers to
Alright,
that. Cheers to
who's
that.
going next?
And I'll say, let me finish.
Sorry, baby.
And I'll say 2021 is a year. If 2020 is a year of the launching pad, then 2021 is a year of the taking off. So if 2021 is a year of the runway, 2021 is the year of the flying. If you understand what I'm
Yes,
trying to
so-
say.
Regardless.
Regardless, we
We
move.
move.
Regardless.
Like this,
Locomotive.
you understand?
Now we
We're moving
fly.
like this. And God being faithful, like 2020 is an amazing year for us as a family. In terms of us achieving certain goals and breaking certain boundaries that we did not believe was possible. 2020 is an amazing year for us individually, doing certain things that I want to believe, me personally, we did not think was possible because our mind has already been opened in 2020. I think 2020 is a year for me personally as a company in terms of redress, in terms of us achieving certain things that I'll just say that the world is not ready for. So, cheers to the freaking weekend.
Yeah.
It's Friday already. Cheers to 2020.
It is Friday night. Check out Sneak
Cheers
Out.
to 2021. It's going to be an amazing year.
20 what?
Woo!
Okay.
2020.
2021. I take my seat on this one.
2020 was the year I understood that we are God's creation. It was the year I fully grasped the full concept of us being God's creation. Things were going as it was written of them. Things were being made. Moves were being made on a global scale. But the thing about God is that He has a way of reminding you that He is indeed the creator of the universe. There were so many projections made at the start of 2019 that colluded to 2020, Vision 2020, the new decade, the turn of the decade, the decade after the turn of the millennium. But God had His own purpose. He had His agenda. And for that, He made us perfectly conform to His own timetable. So for the fact that man is an independent species, God is the creator of all, I was able to understand that more profoundly than a regular person. All the powers of the world were completely speechless by the virus, by the economic decline.
COVID virus.
We were completely left in the dark. We were plunged into the dark ages by everything that unfolded this year. But God made us understand that if we stick together as a community, if we stick together as one race, with the love He intended us to share when He sent His Son, we can be different from the other generations that passed. I understood that God is capable of saving even the darkest soul. Me being one of them.
Odagoni.
Even the darkest soul.
KPK.
So many people passed, so many people survived, but He was able to remain constant. He was the one constant this year. A lot of people passed, a lot of people lived, a lot of people could not even understand the concept of life anymore. But God was the one constant.
Come on, get your hand off my laptop.
He touched me in several ways that I cannot even describe. He revealed himself to me in a myriad of unfathomable ways. But he is still the same yesterday.
Amanda, I like
He's
the
the same
slippers.
today.
I'm collecting it.
He will be the same when you decide to give
2021.
yourself up to him.
You need to buy me slippers.
There's nothing more precious
Let me see who's my size.
It's not your size, my brother.
than the love
It's 2020.
that God intended us to share amongst one another. There's
I'll be
nothing more
21
precious
since.
than sharing that love that He intended us to share with one another.
Hi, my brother.
And this year was a year of giving, it was a year of taking, it was a year of compromise, it was a year of highs and lows, it was a year of uncertainty, it was a year of despair, it was a year of unfathomable grief. It was a year of love. It was the year where the youths were
Died in
awakened
2020.
by the Spirit
Alright.
of God. It was a year where we could, at the very least, proclaim that we wanted something different than the status quo. It was a year where I got to connect with family. It was a year where I got to appreciate those who love me. It was a year where I was able to see through everyone who loved who I was for who I truly was. It was a year where I understood that there's nothing God cannot forgive. It was a year where I understood that there's nothing God
To
cannot
back this
do.
ball, DJ.
So I'm optimistic for the year 2021. I know greatness is in the horizon. I know that everyone who puts their hope and trust in the Almighty will not be ashamed. And I know, and in spite of the majors and minors, the Almighty God is always there, putting us in His care. So I'm grateful for the friends I met. I'm grateful for the ones I love. I'm grateful for the love that was lost. I'm grateful for the family who stuck by me through thick and thin. I'm grateful for the terrible experiences because they make me into a better person. They are the things, they are the dirt that crushes the diamond to blossom. I'm grateful for, most especially, the love that we shared amongst one another, despite all that happened between us. And I know that God has the perfect plan for us all. If only we can believe in our hearts and accept Him. The sky is the threshold for the unfathomable limits that He has proposed for us to achieve. Shall I raise my glass up
Please, cheers to that.
to the bloodline?
Yeah.
Bloodline.
That's familiar.
Mia familia.
La familia.
La familia.
It's okay.
Who know is
Yeah.
Chivita that is inside your cup?
Nice yours.
Well, first and foremost, I would like to appreciate the Almighty God for how far He has brought me, my family, and my loved ones. 2020 has been a rough year. I want to thank God for my academics. Like, wow, it's been rough, but I thank God for like making a way for me when there was no way. Like, I was one of the top in class. I had upper credits. Like, I was shaky. Like, I was like, please, ma, can you help me to check? Maybe let me don't go and be too happy, and they'll not say sorry, it's not your name. You know that kind of thing. But they said no, it's for you. Are you not fetus? I said yes. Oh yeah, sign on it. My hands what? As in my hands were shaking. I was even falling. I was crying.
Wow.
I really thank God for everything. I really don't have much to say, so I pushing this 2021. I'm praying that this 2021 will be a year of breakthrough, a year of success for us.
Yeah, baby.
So I'm raising this up, that as we raise these hands up, we shall all be lifted.
Ah, so yeah, my baby girl.
Thank you. Cheers.
Amen.
Just
That's-
the fucking year.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Amen.
So
Just
now-
the fucking
That's a
year.
prayer.
So now,
Yeah,
to the
right.
man behind the camera,
Baba lẹ́yìn o.
Make
No.
I record you this guy. Don't be good to record yourself.
record me. Turn my microphone on. Sorry, turn the camera on.
You don't get used to microphone, this guy.
Yeah, amazing.
Amazing.
Amazing, oh.
What do I even have?
Amazing, oh.
Amazing.
First of all, I want to give God thanks for making it possible for me to be here among the living. Like,
Number
2020,
one.
let's say almost quarter of the world's population died. A whole lot of people died. Whether it was COVID virus or something else, or it was the SARS issue, or it was many crazy shit. But what do I feel? 2020. I feel 2020 was my year of turnaround. Like, really, okay. Let me give you a quick one.
A quickie.
If you don't know, the name is Bad Boy Dre. Lyrical Warrior. I'm an artist. I used to plait my hair. Like, yeah, going for shows and all. Then my cousin called me up for an interview. I was on braids and I literally loosened my hair and I cut it. To the extent that she passed me and she didn't know. So I feel like this year was last year is history already. First of all, I won't count it to my year because it just came
You
and
know, use them.
I didn't use it for anything.
You know, use
But-
them. You know, Adam
Noise are
our
finished.
edge.
But one thing I know is that it made people and it broke people. So if it made you, you should be very, very grateful because it broke a whole lot of people than it made people. Like, who would have believed that Bad Boy Dre will be rocking suit and tie? I was in the office with one of my guys came to the office for an interview one day, Kafa, and it was like, that was one thing that busted my head, was like, Dre, Bad Boy Dre, wearing suit and tie. That I swear to God, I was expecting to see maybe on MTV Base or Sound City or Trace or something. I'm like, whoa. Well, you know one thing I've noticed about life? God's plan is always the best. They say His ways are not our ways and His thoughts are not our thoughts. You can plan every shit that you feel is okay by you, and God will just come that, bros. Kurumbe, no, that's not what I want you to do.
Aji, Paso play Malalum Boba.
So I just want to thank God for my family because still it was still my family that still brought me to have to work 9 to 5. Like, it's crazy. My family brought me. I brought my other family. Like,
Now it's La Familia.
La Familia.
there's no much feeling as you spending what you worked for. Like, you literally worked for it. Like, went to an organization that you didn't know any shit, you didn't know anybody. Okay, I studied actual science, please. What am I doing with agriculture? That's crazy, right? Now I've moved into real estate. That's crazy, right? Okay. Whatever is coming next is God that knows. But I just feel. But the crazy shit is that this life is very funny. Earlier on this year, I was with one of my guys, Yayan's, I think Yayan's birthday. I've not said this name. There was a guy that came to meet me, was a drunkard, as in a proper drunkard, and was like, guy, cut your hair, do this, do that. Before the mid of this year, favor will follow you, you will make money, you will do this. And I was like, I was high, but I was like, who is this man that is even higher than me? That's talking shit. But funny enough, I listened, like, it was like last month, let's say November. I just had a flashback that, okay, there was a guy that said this and said that, and I cut my hair. And funny enough, everything he said just played. When the month of turnaround happened to be the month of turnaround, like, imagine working with a company for like 7 months, and get promoted twice. You enter as a CRO, then become CRM, from CRM to operations manager. Uncle T was here, he was speaking. His
Baba, your
office,
2021
it
don't
took
be
him
long,
7
oh.
years before he got promoted.
No
Yeah, I'm really
cap.
sorry. I'm not.
No cap.
Okay, I'm not actually the talking type.
Eh.
I'm not a speech. I'm not a speech guy.
No,
I'm not
2022 was
me,
a
I'm not a
massive
man of
effort,
words,
you know.
but I have to say this, like I haven't actually had a chance to speak about 2020, but it's just been crazy, man. 2020 was just definition of God's grace and God's favor. So for 2021,
It's massive.
2021, we move.
You
if you
move
don't know, now you
regardless.
know.
Regardless,
Regardless.
we
How
look
life
more.
goes
You
on.
look
Because
more.
what's gonna happen is that yeah,
We fly.
I'm still gonna be that 9 to 5 guy, but I'm still gonna do what I love doing and what I know how to do. That's my music. So you guys should be ready for a whole lot of bad boy Dre.
Boy,
If you
Drake.
don't know, they'll be out to the fucking world. Okay?
Mm.
When you go crew and ben no, pass on
Very
play,
soon
no.
expecting.
I'm
Jẹ́
telling
káwọn
you.
pàdé ẹ̀ jẹ́mbẹ́.
Yeah. So now I'm gonna raise my glass up, to more life, to more funds. By this time next year, we should all be in our houses, yeah, with different Range Rovers and Mercedes.
Yes.
Not, there's a difference between Mercedes and a difference between
Mercedes.
Mercedes, and a difference between Benz, and a difference between
Me
Mercedes.
and 4 of my cousins.
So I guess I'm the one that's running this shit up. So you should just note this day. Everyone should note this day. You should note this day.
Don't cancel the button.
January 1st,
4 cousins.
2021.
This wine is
Trust me.
freaking
Everything that is
funny.
happening here, or everything that happened
so
here,
amazing.
it wasn't under the influence of alcohol. Just in case you should know.
I say it's going into my cup, but I can't see.
It's not by the alcohol or anything.
Stop the
We just did what we had to do. We love you all. This coming directly from Ojo family. We live. The 4 cousins, actually we 5. Maybe we'll add one more person on that bottle.
No, we are 4 cousins.
Maybe if we add one more person to make it a vibe, but we are enough so we make it a live wadi.
To my
4
people-
cousins.
To people in Ipswich, I know they understand. When I say regardless,
We move.
then regardless.
We move. We
But this year,
locomote.
regardless, we are going to fly and we're going to.
I'm going to fly you. That's our locomotion.
First class ticket.
Fucking.
Go smooth. They ain't seeing us.
Fucking.
Trust me, you didn't see this coming.
You didn't
I'm
see.
even surprised I talked this much. I didn't expect it. But don't worry, call that shit off. I look too good for the camera.
Yeah.
Alright, last words.
Last word is that. The last word is the last word. And
Okay,
that
everybody
is,
get last
I
word.
love you all.
20 fucking 1. We move.
We move.
Wait,
Simple.
sorry, I have one last word.
If you
20
put God first, He'll put you first.
And then 2020, we overhyped it. Thank God we didn't have 2021. Because
Overhyping,
we
I
killed 2020.
Nah, man. Why make it 2022? This guy.
That's why we didn't hype it.
But
we really think we're gonna
2021,
come through, yeah.
Sure.
as it come, I will take them.
Alright, 2021. We move. Regardless.
We
Regardless.
move.
We locomote.
We locomote.
Thank you. 2021 is about to be a spectacular year, guys.
Spectacular.
If you don't know.
We move.
We move.
We fly.
Alright, guys. Happy New Year.